The champions! It's the UEFA Champions League, guys, and today is the preview of Football Club Barcelona. Yes, for most of you who follow me, I'm a huge Barcelona fan, and this is the preview. Normally, when Barcelona play, I normally do preview and I normally do post reaction, but this time we're doing preview of a massive game. It might not look very massive because of the team we're playing, but it looks massive. And whenever you're playing the UEFA Champions League, it is always massive. And this time we're going to Slavia Prague, one of the coldest cities in the world. And we are playing at -7 degrees. I know it looks really small compared to other parts of Russia and all these things. This is a country close to Russia. This is a place close to Russia as well. So it's a very, very cold place. And one interesting thing that most people don't know is Slavia Prague hasn't played a game since last month, for over a month plus, due to the weather. Just to tell you the difficulty of what we're going to experience tomorrow. And I can't wait. I honestly can't wait. We just came from a defeat to Real Sociedad, a defeat which was very painful, which we could have done more, cutting out of that game with at least a victory. We lost a lot of chance. The referee was shambolic, and a lot of things went wrong that night. But this is why we learn. This is why we are Barcelona. We live to win another day. And normally, the loss doesn't count the success. The success is the most important thing. So loss is part of the road to success. From this loss, we learned how to move forward. And for this tomorrow Wednesday, it's going to be a massive one against Slavia Prague. This is a team that we've had history against. The last time we played them, we won them 2-0 at Prague. It was really intense game. I think Suarez was the one that scored double. I don't know if Suarez scored one or Messi scored one. That was the last time Barcelona played Prague, just to tell you how long it has been. But you know how this season has looked like. Barcelona is not at the top 8. Barcelona need to be at the top 8 to be automatically qualified for the next round. And you don't want to be one of those people that is playing playoff, because it might go your way, it might not go your way. You might even touch one of the most dangerous teams in the tournament and things might get feisty. But this is what you avoided. That's why we need to go into this game very confident and take our chances and make sure that we go out of Slavia Prague with a victory. Most importantly, I prefer losing against Real Sociedad and winning this one. So this one is more important than the Real Sociedad game, because in the league we are still leading with 1 point, and this Madrid, who is not very consistent, there's still a possibility that we are going to even hide the margin and make sure we correct our wrongs. But tomorrow it's very important. We can't afford to miss tomorrow game. We can't honestly afford to miss tomorrow game. Remember, guys, tomorrow we are not going with Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal has been suspended. I think 3 or 2 yellow cards in the last 2 games, so it's definitely suspended. Ferran Torres is injured, Andres Christensen is injured, and big news are coming from Barcelona camp today. Marc-Andre ter Stegen has been officially loaned to Girona. So tonight we are going with our full squad apart from Lamine Yamal, which is a very, very vital miss. And I love watching that guy, but this season he hasn't been up to par. But let's see how Barcelona is going to cope without him, because it's not just him, also Ferran Torres, who has also been a regular starter this season for Barcelona. And I can't wait for tomorrow's game. We have Rafinha back from injury. Remember, against Real Sociedad, we didn't take Rafinha with us because he had a knock in his leg. And we can't wait, honestly. The World Game is going to be as important as any other game in this season. Guys, before I continue, before I proceed with the lineup, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Sonny Daniels. If you enjoyed the video so far, not this one, but the rest of the videos you've watched so far, most especially some of the videos I recently posted, I know the quality hasn't been amazing and I'm working on that. But with you guys, it's going to be easy. That's why you guys should please subscribe. It helps the channel. We are on our way to 1,000, and without you guys, it is almost impossible to get there. It's a small margin, but it's also a big number for the channel and also improve the channel. So guys, remember, click the subscribe button. So our lineup for tomorrow's game is going to be very, very interesting. I think in the forward part of the pitch. So let's start with the goal. Joan Garcia, as always. I think Joan Garcia is going to be number 1 in the goal. Since Marc-Andre ter Stegen has gone, it has to be Joan Garcia. Our right back has to be Koundé. I think Joan Cancelo is still fresh, so I think Koundé should be the one who has been in the rhythm of playing in Barcelona this season. So I think Koundé will start. In the right centre back, it will be Pau Kubasi. who have not been really consistent this season. I don't know what is wrong with him, but he has to be up this time. He has to play very, very well this game, because this is one of the most important game of the season. And our left centre back is Eric Garcia, who has been amazing. For me, the best player this season for Barcelona, Eric Garcia. Then our left back, Alejandro Balde, who have not been also consistent with his finishing. Sometimes he plays like he doesn't have that, but like because of there is no competition in his role. That's why, because Gerard Martin, we know Gerard Martin is fine staying as his backup of Alejandro Balde. That's why it's like we need Alejandro Balde to be very, very consistent. I've been saying that all season. Our midfield has to be Pedri, De Jong, and Fermin Lopez. I think with the coming back of Olmo, it could be Fermin Lopez in the middle while Olmo at the flank. But I'm very, very sure that Fermin Lopez is going to start this game, while the two midfield of Frankie de Jong has been outstanding this season, so you cannot just put them in the bench. Then our three forwards, that's what I'm saying. Our left could be Rashford, it could be Olmo. Either of them could play, or it could be Rafinha. But I think Hansi Flick want to go with Rashford at the left, Lewandowski at the center forward, and Rafinha at the right, just to cover up that Lamine Yamal. Remember, there is also Rooney Badachi, who has been outstanding whenever he's on the pitch. So I don't know what Hansi Flick is going to put on the first lineup. This is why this game is very interesting. So I will also be watching at the first 11, but you never know, this Hansi Flick. And these are my presumed 11 that I think is going to play, but you never know as well. Hansi Flick can change in the last minute. So tomorrow game is going to be very interesting. Slavia Prague is a team which are very, very good in pressing. They are very, very good, and most especially used to this kind of weather. It's one of the most dangerous weather to play football. It makes you like feel like you don't want to get that tackle. That once the code get to you, you could even notice it from Barcelona when they were training today. They felt the code. So we have to be up to par. They need to be ready for the game, because the Slavia, they are not coming to lose tomorrow. They are coming for everything. And knowing fully well that everybody, almost all the clubs in Europe now, have known our style of play, have known how we play football. They will know that, okay, we have to pressure them. And once we have the ball, let's make sure that we give that pass that breaks those eye line of Barcelona. So we should be very, very careful. Kubasi, be very, very careful. Alejandro Balde, be very, very careful, because this game we don't afford to miss. Guys, let me know your prediction. For me, I think the prediction tomorrow is going to be Slavia Prague 1, Barcelona 3. It's going to be very, very competitive, but I see Barcelona coming out with 3 points and we're getting the win back to Barcelona. That's my prediction. Let me know your prediction down in the comment below, and let me know who you think will win the game between Slavia Prague and Barcelona. Until then, like, comment, and most especially subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Peace.